Hi. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Tatenda. And this is my channel, Tata Living, where I talk about my lifestyle, my travels, and my family. If you're a returning subscriber, of course, hi, hello, thank you for your service. Thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. If you're new, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Yeah, let's get into it. So I'm sure, I mean, if you know, you know. If you're new, well, I'm a new mom. My baby is 5 months. I don't know how long I can continue saying that, but I like the sound of that, so I'm gonna say I'm a new mom. And you know, when you're a new mom, it comes, the bundles of joy, they come with the joy, but they also come with the pains. So of course there's the whole anxiety and just being, you know, feelings of postpartum depression and stuff. Sometimes we get into our head a lot and like just start thinking, oh my gosh, I'm doing the wrong thing, am I doing the right thing, and stuff like that. So I'm just anxiety and stuff. So I told myself, you know what, I need to get out of the house a little. Once or twice a month, I need a day where I just leave the house and be me. You know, I remove my motherhood uniform and just go and lay my hair out. Like, that's it. So today's the day that I get to do that. And let me tell you, I'm not feeling like leaving the house. So I have two options. Either stay in, watch Netflix, wait for my baby to wake up and do the thing that I always do every day, or leave the house and for a few hours and just, I don't know, enjoy, you know, so that I can come back and fill my cup by just going outside, having a few drinks, dance. There's an Afrobeats event today, so that really was perfect because I love Afrobeats. So, but now that it's like almost time for me to leave, it's like, oh my gosh, where am I even going? Where am I going? But I need this. I need this for myself. I need this for my baby. I need this for my husband. Because when I come back with my cup full, I'm going to be a good person to be around. Do you understand? Sometimes you just need that. A little bit of fresh air, and just to remind yourself that you're not just the mom covered in puke and baby speed up. So do you guys think I should go? What do you think? Maybe I should go, maybe I should stay. I'm just, honestly, oh my gosh. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so I've just showered. Okay guys, I'm ready now. Mommy is ready to rock and roll. I did like a simple makeup. I think I'm good. This is my outfit for the night. Yes, Mama is ready to party.
Meeting some friends there?
Not really.
Going alone?
Yeah.
I do Uber and Lyft and all that stuff. So I got female passengers as well.
Yeah.
That explains it, and she knows it. I do it. But no, she tries to pick up a fight all the time. And then one day I was like, enough. I can't handle you. Let's go our own ways and all that. She's like, I need more time from you all the time. I'm like, I have to got to respect those family time as well.
Yeah.
And I told you beforehand before we get hooked up and all that.
Yeah, well, if I've learned that if you don't have your own thing going on, like you don't find yourself some friends and stuff and just rely on your relationship, you'll become very possessive. To start a new relationship, you want the person you're with to be like your everything, so you'll be like, I want to hang out with you, because it's still new and this is like your person.
Exactly.
But after a while, the other person might also start feeling like you're smothering them, so it's good to have your own time and stuff. Anywho, after my shift as Oprah Winfrey, I arrived at my destination. I really did give him a tip though, because that ride was fantastic. So I got to the place where I was going. They had all this nice ambient setting. That bowl reminded me of the Renaissance. Got myself salsa or 3, and I was just vibing to the music by myself. I didn't have anyone, like I was going there alone anyway, so I didn't know, so I just kept my corner and stuff and just enjoying the set and drinking my thing. Like I thought this was going to be me the whole night because I'm a shy girly, but then I was like, what the hell, I came here to have a good time. So I went to the dance floor to do the thing, and this was me just vibing. Anywho, I got another drinky drink, and then I went to the bathroom, and the bathroom was going in with the affirmations. I mean, look at this. Yes, I was looking stunning. Look at this. Yes, I'm gorgeous. I'm like, damn. And then there were also some rough stuff on the walls because I don't know. I mean, it was a mixed bag of things. I wonder what Ethan did, because this was like right there in the bathroom stall that I used. It was just so the ghetto. And then there were also some wholesome stuff. Like, look at this mirror. Look at this mirror, man. It told me I look good. I look good. I look bomb. I was like, yes, I do. Yeah, and there was a lot of dancing for me in there. I mean, the drinks were in the system, so you really cannot blame me. I looked good. That's what the mirrors say. Anywho, soon after that, it was 2 a.m. and it was time to go home because the clubs here close at 2. So this was me in another lift, just, leaving, going home. Like everybody was getting their rides. Hello. So it's the next morning now. And I just want to talk through last night and while I'm doing cleanup. Last night was a bit fun. It was fun. It was amazing to get out of the house and just be, enjoy for a moment and have fun, drink. So when you come here, you realize you had it a little bit easy when you're at home, because here it's just you, as in you and your spouse, taking care of everything. There's no house help. When we were at home, we had someone coming in 3 times a week. We did not need someone excessively because we can do our own, we just needed someone to do a deep clean every other day and to batch cook. But now we have to be the ones taking care of the baby, cooking, cleaning, and it's a full-time job, I'm not going to lie, on top of your full-time jobs as well. So you start realizing that you never have time to prioritize your own self-care time. There's always something to do. The house needs vacuuming, you need to cook, you need to clean, you need to take care of the baby, you're taking turns to do that. If me and my husband get each 5 hours of sleep per day, we consider that to be a very, very successful and good day, because there is no time to rest. The baby is up. When you finally get 5 minutes of rest, you also have the two of you. You also have needs. So there's no time for self. You also have yourselves to take care of, because you're still the two of you, So navigating all that as well, it's just, you need a little bit of a timeout here and then. So that's why I had to schedule that self day, because if you don't do that, your mental health will go into the gutter. But yeah, I was thinking also to do a separate video about navigating friendships when you're going through changes in your life. And trust me, here I'm new, right? I just moved. I'm in here, so of course I do not have friends here. And since I don't leave the house much, I'm still in the phase of looking for friends. And I joined Peanut recently, which is basically Tinder for moms. So you can join, put on your location, and you literally swipe if you like the profile of that person, and you can have play dates and stuff. But it's almost winter, and I don't know, I'm not leaving the house right now, but I'm thinking maybe in the future, I've talked to a few moms, I've matched with a few moms, and maybe we will have a play date or something soon. But look, I want to talk about navigating friendships when your already existing friendships, when you're going through life changes. And it's so difficult, y'all. It's so difficult. So as friends, if you're going through different life changes, for example, one of you is having a baby or trying for a baby, or you're still not in that phase and stuff, it can be a bit weird, It shouldn't be, but it can be a bit weird. And sometimes it's hard for us to understand where the changes of the other one is going. I'm going to try to be objective here. You could be in my could never be me era, and that's valid. but also it's a bit weird to say that to somebody who is already pregnant. Like, your Sana could never be me. Okay, we understand it could never be you, but what's the response there? Like, or would it also be, fair if the person who is having a baby says, oh, you're past your 30s and you're not having kids, could never be me? Then it's like, okay, why are you judging? But I guess, yeah, it's a bit difficult. It's a bit like, I'm trying to be politically correct here. Okay, let me get to the tea. So in my friendships, hi friends, if you're watching this, I love y'all, but I feel like this is something that we need to talk about. I have gained friends because I have gone through this life change. Like, I've gained friendships because the people were going through the same changes as I was, and I'm grateful to have them walk the same path as I did, because by myself I wouldn't have been able to do it. Okay. However, like with my existing friendships, nobody was going through the same changes while I was going through it, and I felt sometimes misunderstood. And I understand people are going through their own life changes and they don't want to, like, literally, if I wasn't going through it, I don't know anything about babies, so I wouldn't expect them to talk about babies with me. But there are certain things that I expected from them that I did not find. Like, for example, one of my friendships, I'm not gonna name names, we're still cool, but just an example. When I got the baby, when I was pregnant, I never announced on any of my socials that I was pregnant. I was posting as usual. I was highly active. I was even posting day-to-day pictures. It's just that people didn't notice that I was pregnant. Being a bigger girl has its perks, and also I know my angles. Okay, like there was a day I even posted. Those who knew could see, but those who didn't, they couldn't. But my friends knew because, well, of course they're my friends. So after I had given birth, still nobody on my socials knows that I was pregnant, right? So I texted my friend that, the baby's here now. She was early by 4 weeks. And then my friend posted that baby picture on her social. And I'm like, girl, you just posted a baby with baby goo and on your status, and I didn't even announce my pregnancy. What's up with that? Please take it down. I just shared it with you because we're friends. And she said, oh, I'm so sorry, I did not. Well, I didn't think about it. I just was overexcited and I posted, and I understood where she was coming from because, yeah, overexcitement happens. So she removed. And that was that. So I changed the topic. I was like, anyway, so how are you, And we talked about how I'm feeling that day. And that was it. She did not text me the next day or the next day or the other next day to find out if I had been discharged from the hospital, to find out how I'm doing. So it's like a week later now. And I'm like, this is somebody I've known since I was young. What's going on? She doesn't check up on me. So I texted her. I'm like, girl, what's going on? I mean, I just had a baby and you're missing me. What's happening? She's like, oh, I felt really guilty when, you told me when I posted your baby, when I shouldn't have. So I felt really like I done something wrong. So I'm like, there was no drama. I told you to not do that, and you respected my wishes. So there is really no hard feelings. But then what happens when you give birth is a woman never forgets the way they're treated when they give birth. They start scrutinizing things like, oh my gosh, this friendship has been a bit different ever since I've gone through these life changes. And of course, maybe she's going through a different thing, a different kind of growing on her own. So it's different, you know, when you're younger and you're in college and your friends there, and then, okay, you could just hash it up with like a drink, like, oh, sorry, it was a misunderstanding, and then you continue. But like now when you're grown-ups, you start noticing things more like, oh my gosh, this is really not what I want in a friendship. And, you know, getting back together and trying to patch up the pieces is difficult. You do it because you're friends, you've been friends for long, and you give each other grace. But adult friendships, they need intention. Hey, you have to really be intentional about it. So when you are pregnant, you start like keeping score of who's showing up for you, who's showing up for you when you give birth, who's showing up for you during your navigation and stuff. And as much as you're feeling that way, you also have to remember that these people, their life didn't stop just because you had a baby. They also had their own things that they're going through. They have their own situations that they're going through that you might not be aware of, because you just had a baby and maybe they have not made you aware of those situations. So, it's just something to think about when you're growing up, that your friendships are never going to remain the same. Your life changes abruptly. So now, me moving here, I know that making new friends is gonna be another thing. Like, I don't even know. Like, I'm at home with that girl who is squealing behind me, and I might have a day or two to get out of the house and do me, but is that enough to sustain a friendship? No. So I don't even know where I'm going with this. Where I'm going with this is that I had fun yesterday, and I am just in this era where I'm realizing that, you know, when you're in your change era, your friendships may not remain the same, and especially when you're also going through like relocation and stuff, and you have to work a little harder to sustain them, like even time zones, calling your friends and making time to talk on the phone. They also navigating their own thing, and they have their own, you know, opinions of what you should do and shouldn't do. Recently, I had this conversation with a friend. I told my friend that I was not going back on contraceptive, and they were like, oh my, and what about science? Okay, I hear you, but did you know that when I got on contraceptive earlier, like in 2021, I gained all the weight. I had headaches, mood swings. I was literally, my body was literally revolting against it. So maybe let's not be judging, you know. But at that time, this is the little time you have with your friend. You can't be talking about that, but still, all I'm gonna say is adult friendships, navigating adult friendships is crazy, and we need to all give each other the grace to meet each other where we are. And I'm gonna sign this off with, it was a really beautiful experience. I'm going to do it every month if time permits and weather permits. It's not going to be only like going to the club. I want to try to go to the salon. My hair is, you know, growing. I want to try to go to the spa. I want to try to go like restaurants, bowling, you know. And if maybe we can get a babysitter, I want to try going on dates with my husband, with just the two of us. So I'm looking forward to learning how to do all that. I'm looking forward to starting to discover how our life can look like here. And yeah, with that, I would like to say thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, I don't know what you're waiting for. I do not know what you're waiting for. And see ya.